He has a receiver looking for Kitchen. The ball hangs up. Kitchen makes the catch. Stays on his feet. Touchdown. Waits for it. Catches it at the 40-yard line and brought down. Wide open receiver, Singleton. He brings it in. He'll take it the distance. Crosses the 20. He'll walk into the end zone. Eagles strike first. They're on top 6-0.
Welcome to KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR. www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Ochsner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. Sportsman Cycle and Marine. Why drive to Mississippi when you can get the same great deal in Morgan City at Sportsman Cycle and Marine? Visit us today. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
Hello and welcome to Tiger Stadium. The Morgan City Tigers 1-6, 0-4 in district, taking on a very tough football club. Saw them last week. Impressive as it gets running and throwing the football. Tigers will have their hands full tonight. Joining me as always, Clarence Robinson. Clarence coming to this game. Homecoming night for the Tigers. That should give them a little extra juice.
A little extra juice, and looking forward to see the Tigers, how they can come. Last week had a really good balanced game, but second half was a difference. But tonight, once again, it's homecoming. See how the Tigers going to make out.
Our second look at the Tigers. Ironically, we had them the first game of the season. They were victorious, so they're undefeated with KWBJ in the house. But they'll have their hands full tonight.
Without a doubt, you know, that South Lafourche team, we've seen offense, defense. The difference I see in this game physically, that big old offensive line that we seen last week. But if Morgan City could get it to the outside, get some quick things to the outside, don't put too much pressure on McCleary, I think the Tigers can make something happen early.
As always, Aaron Artigo joined us on the field. And, Aaron, if the Tigers want to get in this ball game, they got to keep it close early. South Lafourche has won the toss. He elected to receive. And I wouldn't doubt that quarterback-receiver combination. They're looking to get some offensive.
Very quickly. You know, we've seen him start out the football game against Assumption last week. Running the football, we did see that's it, the quarterback Josh Mack, and also number 4 for the Tarpons. Excuse me, number 2. Hughes did a great job with that. And also Terrence Petrie, number 1. Look forward to hearing that name tonight as well, that record setter for the South Lafourche Tarpons.
Good homecoming crowd here for the Tigers. South Lafourche always travels well. Getting this game off right before the weather comes in this weekend, so couldn't have had better time in that.
But I tell you what, first little approach of fall here tonight. See some few people with some sweaters on tonight, but I tell you what, the guys on the field are not going to need that.
Hughes back deep for South Lafourche, and this game is underway. Ball on the ground. Hughes covers it up. And that's where South Lafourche will set up shop at their own 29-yard line.
Starting lineup for the South Lafourche Tarpons, as we see, just talked about Mac Hughes, Ogle, Jarvis, Petrie, Green, Georges, Allen, Elias, Terrebonne, and Wells. That big offensive line, like we said, that will be a critical thing for the Morgan City Tigers.
Well, a difference maker last week against Assumption turned out to be a shootout with both teams. Neither defense could stop the other.
No, not at all.
But the offensive line of South Lafourche really stood out. Can't get comfortable with run or pass. They're equally as successful in both aspects. Whistle blew. Didn't see a flag. Now I do. Offsides against the Tigers on the first play of the game.
Little anticipation by that Tiger defensive line, trying to get a jump on that big offensive line for the Tarpons. Again.
Man, another jump. Homecoming night, a lot of players are anxious to get in there, but they're going to have enough trouble stopping this team without giving them a free first down.
Starting defense for the Tigers: Ruffin, Holt, Falco, Torres, Lopez, Boudreaux, Wilkerson. Michael Wilkerson is back starting tonight for the Tigers. Hayes, Junifer, Balaam, and Castillo.
Petrie runs opposite side, gets in the slot. We're just underway here from Tiger Stadium. Hughes on the carry-off tackle, and man, what a nice hit on the outside by Anthony Castillo.
Good tackle right there. Castillo coming down from that free safety spot, and that's what you want to see, that free safety coming up. Two high safeties that they start off with. Good short tackle right there for the Tigers.
Castillo.
Second down and 2. In the flats, wide open is Petrie. Makes the catch, stutter steps, gets out of bounds at the 48-yard line. And that's how easy it looks sometimes for this South Lafourche offense.
You see Petrie pretty much in the slot, just drug across. All the pursuit went the opposite way, pick up a first down once again for the Tarpons.
Offensive success starts with the pass protection, as Josh Mack has all day to throw the football.
No doubt.
Mack will swing it out wide. Petrie makes the catch at the 45-40. Runs into his own man before being gobbled up at the 42.
Got to make a short tackle right there. Just a swing pass to the outside. Once again, Petrie is that possession type of receiver. Good reception, get upfield for positive yards.
It'll be second down and 1 for the Tarpons. 10:38 on the clock. Homecoming night for the Tigers, looking to spring the upset. Back to pass again. He'll take a shot deep into double coverage, looking for Jarvis. Slightly overthrown and incomplete, and that'll bring up a third down.
Good coverage by number 10. That's Hayes on the outside at that cornerback spot. Step for step with Jarvis on the outside. Good coverage by the Tigers.
Third down, back to the ground. Hayes slips a tackle, 25-20 on the race for the end zone, touchdown.
Wow. So once again, nothing fancy about it. Once he got past the line of scrimmage, that's huge. And I tell you what, we've seen that last week. I tell you what, ditto again tonight for Hughes.
Sereno will be in for the PAT. Looking for the snap. It's good on the tee. Sereno puts a foot into it, and the PAT is good. A 5-play, 71-yard drive for South Lafourche. Hayes does the business, running it right up the middle, untouched for the score.
Tell you what, Boo, that could be a long night. What South Lafourche trying to do is establish the run, and we've seen the difference right there. Tarpons be able to strike real quick, and credit that offensive line for that big old actual run by Hughes as well. Tell you what, Boo, I've seen initially with South Lafourche, you seen Petrie on the outside last week. This week they got him in the slot. Seemed like they tried to just get things quickly to him as well.
Tigers need to answer the bell right here. Give up that quick score, but try to get something going yourself. Got
to do that, Bo. That most importantly, we see those 2 jumps initially on the possession by South Lafourche by the Tiger defense. Got to get a little things in control, just settle back into this game. Still got a lot of time.
Sereno, kick it to the Tigers, their first possession of the night. Fielded at the 10-yard line. There's McCleary. Nothing inside, goes outside. He's gobbled up at the 19-yard line. That's where the Tigers will set up shop.
Once again, look for this Tiger, that offense. I can see it. We've seen him many weeks ago, seemed like the same we've seen him before. But now we can actually get this Tiger offense back on track to see how they can actually do themselves.
First down and 10, Tigers. Talked Aaron a little bit in the pregame. Secret to the Tigers' success is staying around the score early.
That's the most important thing right there.
Don't let it get away from you. 3 receivers set. McCleary barks out the signals. He'll hand off to Campbell. Check that. To Hayes. Hayes gobbles up yardage, across the 40, down to the 43.
One thing it is, fake the handoff to Campbell, and just McCleary get a good swing out to the outside to Hayes, and I'll tell you what, big first down for the Tigers.
22-yard gain. McCleary did a good job of faking out the announcer.
Yeah. Good fake. I'll tell you what, once again, I think that the Tigers could get the ball outside. We've seen that those secondary guys for South Lafourche are vulnerable. See if they can continue to move the ball, get it outside quick.
First down and 10, Tigers. This time Campbell will get it. Nothing to the right. Heads back into the teeth of the defense for a gain of 2.
Good job keeping them honest. The Morgan City Tigers look like they're going to try to balance it out a little bit, see how they continue to try to move the ball. See that opportunity within themselves. McCleary trying to get the call from the sideline.
In this game, nothing's wrong with a 2-yard game. Keep the clock rolling.
Keep the clock running.
As long as you got the football, they can't score.
And that's important to keep that ball from that high potent offense of South Lafourche.
Second down, they'll swing it outside. There's Hayes again. Hayes makes the catch across the 50. Heads upfield, has the first down. They got a little weapon with Hayes on 2 plays here on the first.
Tell you what, see how they're going to adjust to 10, but I tell you what, just getting some good positive yards right there each time. 2 big receptions for Hayes already.
Seen this defense give up some yards last week.
Yeah.
Question was, did the Tigers have enough firepower to get some yards themselves? And so far, looking pretty good.
Looking pretty good.
Campbell, Yalone back on side. McCleary, Tigers' first possession of the night. Long pass to the outside, caught by Juniper.
Ooh.
Always a dangerous pass, but just enough zip on it and a completion of 5 yards.
Yeah, 2 receivers in it, pretty much in the same area. The South Lafourche defensive back standing back on their heels. Good reception by Juniper, though. That passing game and like kind of unexpected for South Lafourche right now.
2nd down and 5. Tigers don't need to be in a hurry. They'll go to Campbell. Campbell slicing his way through the defense, cross the 40. Sets up a manageable 3rd and 3.
Keeping in mind is most importantly that offensive line for the Tigers getting a good little push right there.
Third down, 2. Wilkerson comes in the game. Been missing a few games, but
Yeah.
he's an integral part of this team.
See how he's going to make a difference with this offense and also on the defense side as well.
Well, week 1, we saw the direct snap. They didn't have an answer for him. He sets up in the backfield. 3rd down. He'll get the carry, looking to get outside, turns on the speed. He has the corner across the 35-30. Down the sideline he goes. Wilkinson's in for the touchdown.
Awesome. Seeing him coming in. Now you see him, now you don't. Tell you what, just a direct handoff to Wilkerson. Nothing fancy about it. Who just got to the outside and showed a lot of speed. Kind of caught South Lafourche off guard. May not have no film on number 7.
Big time, low jab inside. Stunned at the defensive back, and then the speed of Wilkerson that nobody expected turned the corner, ran away from the defense, and the Tigers are extra point away from taking the lead because they'll go for 2.
Tell you what, nice possession, first possession for that offense for the Morgan City Tigers. Trying to get a 2-point conversion here.
Griffin lines up in the quarterback spot. He'll take the direct snap. Breaking tackles, trying to carry him in. The 2-point conversion is denied. 6:39 to go here in the 1st quarter. The Tigers answer back. 6 plays, 80 yards. They trail by 1. We talked about the strategy of the Tigers coming in. How can they make this game a game? And they did it right there.
They just showed the difference to us right there with that offense. I mean, little knick-knack passes to the outside to Hayes and Juniper, but then you see Lightning number 7. Juniper struck. I'll tell you what, kind of looking kind of things how South Lafourche will be preparing for number 7 now too as well.
Well, what was impressive about that drive? No plays were fall offs. Everything moved.
Right. Tell you what, well, we can give credit where credit is due. That offensive line was able to maintain some good blocking, give him a clear little time, and then initially on that running play, once number 7 got to the outside past the line of scrimmage, it was all touchdown for the Tigers.
Well, a game like this, it just takes a freak play, maybe a mishandle from South Lafourche, put the ball on the turf, an errant pass, anything to get you the momentum. The Tarpons come in playing a very hungry Tiger ball club, especially here on homecoming night. This kick near side just gets out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That'll draw a flag.
Tell you, that difference was when that first possession we seen with South Lafourche, Morgan City jumped twice, started getting that little, I guess a little extra anticipation, but see if they could settle down in the second possession on the defensive side.
Yeah, and it's not a game where you're just going to play inside the tackles.
Right.
South Lafourche prefer to spread the ball out, throw it around the field.
Oh, yeah, they like to sling it a lot. And we know exactly Hughes and Jarvis, Petrie, those are that three-headed monster, plus Mack at quarterback.
Petrie in motion to the outside. Mack barks out the signal. 6:38 on the clock here in the 1st quarter. Play action pass. looking for Jarvis. Well covered, well defended, and good pressure on the
Tell you what, good coverage down in the secondary. Good weigh in by the defensive line for Morgan City, and look like you're seeing South Lafourche a little bit different than what we seen last week, Boo. Each possession that South Lafourche had, they just moved the ball any type of way they wanted to.
Hughes takes the carry, already has one score, this time caught in the backfield, flips a tackle.
Oh, my.
He's free once again.
Oof.
That was a touchdown saving tackle by Sereno because Hayes had bad intentions on his mind.
And the one that got to the backfield initially was number 7, Mike Wilkerson. Just didn't wrap him up, swung him forward, and Hughes was able to get positive yards, pick up a first down for the Tarpons.
Hughes stays in the lineup. They'll get the Tigers to jump, and that'll draw a flag. That's the third offsides here in the first quarter for the Tigers.
Xavion Jackson, number 72, right there, that defensive tackle spot. Hey, guys, just wait for it. Tigers keep shooting this up in the foot, just not trying to anticipate the call.
Right back to him, right up the middle. He's 7 yards deep before first contact. He'll have the first down.
Hughes just being patient, waiting for his blocking to develop it. Tigers just got to settle on that defensive side, so don't let him march this thing. Ball down the field.
Back to the outside. Petrie wide open, makes the catch, stays in bounds. He's wrapped up at the 32-yard line. That's a seasoned connection. Mack and Petrie.
Once again, just timing out. He's been patient, wait for a delayed route across the middle of the field. But you got to have a receiver come across the middle like that, Boo. You got to stop him and slow him down a little bit.
He's got 3 receptions, 35 yards, and South Lafourche has a first down and 10. Back to Hughes. Hughes almost lost the football, able to maintain possession down to the 20-yard line.
Got to show tackle number 2. Tigers in like a 4-3 defense. Those linebackers can't get wrapped up in missed tackles like that.
Nose of the football touches the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. First trip tonight by either team into the core physical therapy red zone. They'll hit you to the outside.
Good tackle.
Ogle's round up. Nice read by Rivera to get in there and close and make the tackle.
Good job by Rivera. Tarpons able to get the reception, but once again, short tackle right there. This is the position that the Tigers need to be in. Look for number 1. Look for one in some special spot. That's the possession receiver that the Tigers need to key on tonight right now in this third down situation.
Third down and 4. Green leads the way for Hughes. Hughes has the first down and more as he crosses all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Just a little backdoor counter play right there. So Hughes is taking his time and cut back against the grain. Pick up the first down for the Tarpons.
Well, one thing available to the Tarpons is the run game. Tigers have no answer yet for Hughes in that big offensive front.
Got to make a short tackle on number 2.
Reset the downs, first down and goal. Jarvis takes it to the outside, looking for a host of blockers. But there's Rivera once again, closing the gap and bringing him down.
Good job right there, pursuing to the other side. Rivera making a short tackle. Jarvis didn't get as much as he could have gotten on that particular play.
Play like that takes a team defensive effort. You got to gobble up the blocks to free somebody up to come in and make the tackle, and the Tiger defense did just that.
Be patient up front. wait for the snap, and see if the guys can do some coverage downfield as well.
Second down, back to Hughes. Hughes pushing tacklers, now bounces it outside and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Once again, nothing fancy about that. Hughes just waiting for the blocking to just develop. You're going to see here, take the handoff, and he's very patient, just pretty much walk into the end zone. One Tiger only able to touch him at the goal line. So
2 possessions for South Lafourche, and 2 times they march it into the end zone. Sereno in for the PAT. Good snap and hold, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. A 9-play, 64-yard drive for the Tarpons. Hughes does the damage, and they're up 14-6.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
After alongside Clarence Robinson, Bill McCarty, our head statistician, and somewhere out there is Aaron Artigo, our field reporter. And the Tigers, just like they did last possession on offense, all positive plays, and hopefully they can get right back into the end zone.
got an opportunity to do some good things here tonight.
Tigers on a free, across the 40, 45, 50. Only the kicker there, and he's able to knock him out of bounds. But a nice return for the Tigers and good starting field position.
Once again, caught the Tarpons on their heel a little bit when they actually tried to pursue the the kickoff. But the guys thought they had him wrapped up. But I tell you what, Tigers in a great position once again for that offense that we see in the first possession score rather quickly.
Looking at the chatter before the game, people talking about running clock. The Tigers have no chance. They should have told the Tigers that as they're going toe-to-toe with the Tarpons here in the first quarter. First down and 10, back to Campbell. Campbell off tackle. Stood up after a 2-yard gain.
Tigers trying to get a little push up at the offensive line. We know exactly they can get it outside. We've seen the difference with that. The pass initially opened up that offensive run game, so see if the Tigers can swing it out now.
Three receivers far side, one near side. They'll take a shot deep to the outside. And it's picked off. Picked off at the 10-yard line. Running room in front of him is Gode. Gode takes it all the way back to the 46.
Ball just hung up like that, but McCleary was able to get it off. I tell you what, you thought he was going to drop the ball as well. And Gode is able to get it and get in some good positive yards for the Tarpons as well.
Tigers got a little impatient right there, trying to work their way down, and they tried to take a big shot. Had a receiver with a step, slightly underthrown. Gode made them pay.
It's got to be a big defensive series for the Tigers. They got to stop this Tarpon offense.
Yeah, as much as we talk about the Tigers' strategy of keeping it close, the Tarpons know they want to get some separation.
They want to definitely get some separations, and you know they can do that as well. So, you know, if they try to stretch it out right now just to get a quick strike from that turnover for the Tigers. So
penalty on the play will be against the Tarpons, so that good return will get backed up a little bit. Not a little bit. Get back
way
up a lot.
back.
Yep.
You see it again.
Yeah, I didn't
So
see
something
the
like that
actual
is probably
call,
blocking
but
the back or
had-
something. Got to be some type of block in the back or something like that for them to step it off.
All the way back to the 6-yard line. Starting field position for the Tarpons. First turnover of the night comes at the 52nd mark of the first quarter. So here we go. Matt Gax for the football. Hand off to Hughes.
I
Hughes
got the
slips
wrap.
the first tackle and finally wrapped up by Boudreaux.
Can't on tackle that guy. That's Xavier Jackson able to get some penetration. Could have been for a bigger loss, but just didn't wrap him up, Boo.
Here's a look at the interception right here. Let's see if we can pick up what that penalty was all about. It had to happen way on that end of the field. And maybe the call was his knee was down.
Yeah, probably was.
Second down, play action. Green has it. You don't want Green coming at you with a full head of steam. He'll have the first down.
One just is a swing pass. More importantly, getting the swing pass, getting the reception, picking up positive yards for the Tarpons again.
Not so bad for the Tigers. That's the end of the first quarter of play. The Tarpons 14, Morgan City Tigers 6. It's homecoming night here from Tiger Stadium. This is the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School game.
You're watching KWVJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Morgan City High School taking on the Tarpons of South Lafourche. Good crowd turned out for this one, and what so far has been a very competitive game.
Without a doubt, that turnover just kind of shifted a little momentum. See if the Tiger defense can make a difference right quick.
New set of downs, first down and 10 Tarpons. Little wheel right on the outside. Looking for Petrie, it'll go incomplete.
Yeah, that little bit too much right there. Looking for Petrie, just doing a lot of wheel routes here initially, not able to come up with reception.
Down and distance, very important to this Tiger defense. You don't want to get them in a 3rd and 4 where they could just hand the ball off to Hughes. You want to get them 10 yards or better. It'll be second down and 10. They'll go to Hughes. Hughes free again on the outside. Cross the 35-yard line. He's been a handful here in the first half.
Rivera, number 16. When you see that free safety making tackles like that early in the game like that, you get too many yards. Big first down once again for the Tarpons.
$18-yard pickup, over 100 yards rushing for Hughes here in the first half. Back to pass again, Mack. Oh, hit Jarvis right between the numbers. Not sure Jarvis expected it.
Not that at all. Tell you what, and also, once again, time enough to get the ball off, so Tigers need to get a good push on that defensive line.
Mack's got all day to throw the football.
Yes.
Fine. He's got more than just Petrie on the outside to throw to. Second down, flag on the play. Petrie crossing route. Does a little dance at the 50, fine
Oh.
runner up, shakes and bakes, cross the 40 down to the 35-yard line. But this should come back. There's a flag in the backfield.
Good job. He stepped off against the Tarpons, all for naught. So
Hughes went in motion to the left side prematurely, which threw the flag. An ATVCI.net scoreboard update. Central Catholic on the road against a very tough Riverside Ball Club tonight. They trail 0-7. Hand off to Hughes again. Hughes is finding all kind of room. Now it's a foot race. Hayes is the only one that can bring him down, and he does at the 10-yard line. But Hughes continues to put on a show here for the Tarpons.
Tell you what, nothing fancy about it. Just taking a handoff. Once again, initial good blocking up front, but once he get past the line of scrimmage, Boo, he's just putting it on.
57-yard jaunt for Hughes, and now the Tarpons will have it first and goal from the 10 inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
Touchdown saving tackle by number 10, Hayes, coming all the way from his cornerback spot.
No time to rest now. Right back to him. Sneaks his way inside the 5. Guess he did the hard work to get you down there. You
Let him get a bit more.
Reward him up.
I tell you what, Boo, what I'm looking at for the Morgan City defense, they wrapping up, but they making initial contact, but you're not wrapping up and bringing these guys down.
Tigers will generate their own rest. They'll call a timeout, come to the sideline and talk about it, but the Tarpons are knocking on the door. Our score here, South Lafourche 14, Morgan City 6.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Back here to action. South Lafourche Tarpons inside that core physical therapy red zone. Getting in the tush put situation. Faked it and handed off. Threw it back to Hayes and wasn't able to come up with the pass intended for number 13. That was Green. Almost caught the Tigers sleeping right there on that play.
That'll set up third down and goal. Tigers an opportunity here to turn the Tarpons around. I got all my eyes set on number two. Jarvis in motion. They'll go to Hughes. Hughes crossed the 5. He stood up. Good pursuit by the Tiger defense. They'll have him at the 1. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
That's what the Tigers needed. Big play right there. The initial play, like we spoke about, Tarpons just trying to do a trick play, and it didn't work out for him, but the Tigers able to come up this fourth down situation.
You know, I think the best way for the Tigers to stop it right here is just sell out on somebody. Send everybody at that one person you guess at, and if you guess right,
you got it.
Here we go. Mack rolling out to the sideline. Petrie makes the catch in the touchdown.
Too easy. Anytime that we've seen number 1 and number 9 get together, is always something special. Touchdown for the Tarpons. Here it is. Mack just rolling to the outside. Easy play. Petrie walk in for the touchdown.
Game of opportunities. Had them at a 4th and 1. Couldn't stop them. 3 possessions tonight for the Tarpons and 3 touchdowns. Sereno in for the point after. And he's been perfect on the night. 8:41 to go here in the third quarter. A 10-play, 94-yard drive this time. And the Tarpons lead 21-6.
Next
week, another look at the Central Catholic Eagles. You know, a big stretch of ball games. Riverside tonight, Jeanerette, and then Covenant Christian. That's about as tough a sled as you could ride.
You can't be no better than that. And guess what? Tonight, Covenant Christian is in Jeanerette. See how these two going to battle out late on tonight.
Tigers, Jeanerette Tigers, you say what kind of schedule they played. Went down, beat a good St. Martinville ball club. So they're for real. They'll be like any single A team. They won't be big in numbers. They'll run 30 kids out there, but they'll run the right 11.
I tell you what, I heard a lot about Jeanerette. Hadn't seen them this year yet, but we also seen the Central Catholic Eagles field the veer defense and offense for the Eagles.
The core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game. A lot of recipients this year. Very excited about the elite of the elite. And tonight, one of these Tigers will stand up and get a hold of that most coveted T-shirt and all the high school.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to tonight. We're still in this game, still in the second quarter. Seeing the offense for the Tigers do some things in the first quarter, but South Lafourche hadn't been stopped with each possession they had thus far.
Then you look at South Lafourche's drive, 61, 71, and 94. Ball still alive. Tigers need to get on it. The ball is loose. And somehow the Tigers able to save the day because that looked like disaster.
Jennifer, number 8, able to get it. Once again, just little things like that keep helping the Tigers having the bobble. See, the ball is bouncing around, and Jennifer able to get a second possession on it and able to capitalize and get the Tigers back the ball. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Tiger methodically moving the ball down the field. Last series, took a shot deep, tried to catch him off guard, turned in an interception.
Yeah, and you'll be seeing the actual opportunity for them, just trying to throw it downfield long. But once again, McCleary just got a little bit too much air on that particular ball and had to turn over. Tarpons were able to capitalize.
Hayes and Griffin split to the near side. They'll go to the ground with Campbell.
What we've been seeing with Morgan City, the issue's been happening within themselves. Either offense or defense has been the problem with Morgan City. Morgan City is doing, and South Lafourche is really not anticipating nothing big for them, but Morgan City just got to capitalize on some of the things that they came in the game plan.
Tarpons crowd the line of scrimmage. Hayes goes in motion. They'll flip it to him. Trying to get outside. The pursuit of the Tarpons finally flush him out of bounds.
Good pursuit by the Tarpons. Thought Hayes was going to have an opportunity to turn it back, but I tell you what, you're going to see that pursuit coming from the left. Hayes didn't pretty much get to the line of scrimmage, but good pursuit by the Tarpons. Able to capitalize on the Tigers.
Tiger offensive coaching staff knows who their playmakers are. They're trying to get them the ball in many different areas.
We've seen them get it outside to the skill receivers initially in the first quarter. Like they had backed away from that a little bit.
Third down, McCleary rolls out looking for a receiver. Flood route to the right side. Nobody's open. He'll keep it himself and just step out of bounds. That's 3 receivers flooding area. 1 deep, 1 intermediate, 1 shallow, and well covered by the Tarpons.
Good coverage downfield by the Tarpons, and that's exactly why McCleary kept the ball. Bring up a 4th down situation for the Tigers.
First punt tonight. And they're going to have to get a few more players out to fill this special teams because there's not enough people on the field. Doesn't look like this punt team's enthusiastic to get out there and make a play.
The clock is counting down as well.
Yeah,
Coach
so,
may have to call a timeout.
yeah, they sent one guy out there, so now they got 10 guys. Yep, they got 11 now.
And they call a timeout.
Timeout for the Tigers. Didn't look too impressive that time, getting enough guys on the field like they wasn't ready. But we've seen special teams turn a game around, good and bad.
You just took the words right out of my mouth, Boo. Offense, defense, now the special team, each one of those divisions has a problem for the Tigers. That's some internal things that can be a difference in the score right now for the Tigers. But overall, taking a timeout on special teams, which you really don't really want to do, but costly timeout needed to call to get things set up for the punt.
Well, the Tigers kept it in reach early on for a couple reasons. One is they were forcing the Tarpons, even though they scored in a long drive.
Right.
9 plays, 10 plays, and a 5-play drive. On the other side, the Tigers were able to move the chains themselves.
Yeah, without a doubt. You can see they have the game plan to make some things happen, but once again, trying to establish the run, get the ball to the outside to slow down that South Lafourche defense.
First things first, good snap and a good punt. Low snap. Fielded by Wilkerson. He puts the foot into it. Gets a good Tiger roll. It'll back Petrie all the way up inside his own 25-yard line. Now he looks for the wall. Just shy of midfield. A 52-yard punt. Out-punted his coverage. And a good return by Petrie.
Ball rolls back to Wilkerson, but once again, able to get a good foot into it for 50-plus yards. But sometime in a situation like that, they almost outkicked the coverage, what he initially did, but they was able to run him out on the sideline. But bring up a 1st and 10 for the Tarpons.
They'll give the Petrie credit for 22 yards on the return following the 52-yard effort from Wilkerson. 5:44 on the clock, and here comes the Tarpons offense once again, who has not yet punted tonight. Not
yet punted and scored on every opportunity as well. Tigers need to make some sure tackles when they're trying to tackle Hughes.
In the open is Jarvis. Perfectly placed ball by Mack over one defender in front of the other. And Jarvis takes it all the way down to the...
Tell you what, look at the line of scrimmage that Jarvis Mack has to get the ball off. No one's near 5 yards to him as he's throwing the ball downfield.
11th first down of the night for the Tarpons. A gain of 21, and the Tarpons on the move. Four-man rush, standing tall. Across the middle to Green. Green makes the catch. Slowed down in the pocket, had a defender on each side of him, and perfectly placed by Mack.
Once again, Mack is going to just have the time. Receivers crossing across the middle. We've seen that tonight thus far. Receivers just running right in that sweet spot, Boo. Big reception right there. Pick up a 1st and 10 for the Tarpons.
Mack, strong arm, good receivers, but can't say enough about this offensive line. Mack is untouched, standing tall in the pocket. Spreading the Tigers out with 4 receivers. Back to pass again. Taking a shot deep into double coverage and incomplete. That time a predetermined where Mack was going to go with that full. Petrie covered tonight.
Good job downfield. TJ Jennifer and also Castellio coming from the free safety spot. When you see 2 guys over the top like that, good recognition by those secondary guys.
Green flip side, 2nd down. Hughes takes it off tackle. Runs into the grip of Wilkerson. 2 yards shy, 1st down yardage, and inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
Once again, Tarpons been trying to throw the ball a little bit, but I tell you what, that running game, Hughes over 100-plus yards.
12 carries, 176 yards for Hughes. He'll get another opportunity here, this time heading outside. Looking for the cone, sticks out the football, and they'll give him the touchdown. Not sure if he lost possession right before the goal line. The official was right on it, says he got the cone.
Feed the man, 176 yards plus now. Good blocking up front.
Let's see if he maintained possession all the way through the goal line.
We'll see right at the marker. See, the referee is just really standing right at the marker. See if he's going to give it to him as he's seeing it, and was able to get the ball over the line, and he fumbles the ball.
Yeah. He fumbled that ball through the end zone. That should have been a touchback going the other way. No replay in high school football, but we'll get another look at that to confirm it. Sereno puts a foot into it, and the point after is good. Let's look at the touchdown. You decide if he lost possession of the football before he got to the cone.
See, Jennifer push him out and didn't see it. That's a fumble. But once again, no replay in high school football, so
28-0, 28-6 our score, and the Tigers have 3:33 on the clock to get one on it there. You see the Tigers mascot. Homecoming night here for the Tigers. Big crowd has turned out for this one.
no doubt about it. A lot of classes being represented tonight for the homecoming weekend. It's crowd attendance here tonight. Good traveling squad also from South Lafourche.
Sereno, one bounce. Hayes picks it up across the 20, 25. He'll take it all the way down to the 33-yard line, and here comes the Tiger offense.
Once again, from the offense, defense, special team, the Tigers have been their worst enemy tonight thus far. Except the Tigers can get some momentum here. Once again, each time that South Lafourche had the football, they have scored on every opportunity. So similar to what they did last week against Assumption. Each possession that they had, they did score.
Hayes in motion, high snap. They'll go to Campbell. Campbell running across the 35, 40, puts his head down. All the way down to the 45-yard line. And a first down for the Tigers.
Like the play. They're looking for 10 Hayes to get it. But most importantly, Campbell able to get it. Good running play, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Or for pursuing by that Tarpon defense, a little misdirection. Got him off balance right here for this first possession.
Inside 3 minutes. Back to pass, looking around, a lot of folks standing there. He looks for Juniper over the shoulder, incomplete. And there's nothing more frightening for a quarterback than getting into your final mode to throw the football, look up, and everybody's standing there looking at you covered, and there's really nowhere to go with it.
4 defenders over there with Juniper. Once again, like you said, McClure did the right thing, try to just throw it high.
You know, this Tarpon Ball Club against Assumption last week scored on their first 6 possessions. So no different than what we're seeing here tonight. The difference was Assumption was able to score with them through 3 quarters.
That makes the difference in the game as well.
Campbell can't find anywhere to go. He's rounded up by Tyrese Edwards.
Tyrese Edwards, we seen him last week come into the game in that second quarter from that defensive end spot. Good job by Edwards.
South Lafourche calls a timeout with 2:26 left, thinking, hey, maybe we can get the ball back one more time and get a little more separation. Already up 28-6, but they don't want to take any chances against the Tigers on homecoming night.
I mean, well possession, well timeout call. Once again, you know exactly that Morgan City is trying to do something different. See if they could take advantage in this timeout, get their offense on the outside, get some quick passes to the outside or something.
Can't say enough about the Tigers' effort here in the first half. You know, a lot of folks around the that picked this game figured this game would be over by now, and the Tigers have been able to stay with them here in the first half.
I mean, we can see the difference in that first quarter for the Tigers, and here early in the second quarter, they can do some things, just once again been hurting themselves here.
Third down on the ground again is Campbell. That'll force another timeout for the Tarpons. Actually like the play call for the Tigers. Force them to use their timeout. You'd like to throw it, but if you go incomplete, you're really playing against yourself.
And once again, you can see the pursuit eventually coming this way. 4 defenders for the Tarpons around there for the tackle on Campbell.
Fourth down, the Tigers will have to punt it away. Last time, snap a little low. Let's see if the Tarpons change their mode from trying to set up a return to trying to get a block.
To get a block, we've seen the ball just roll back to Wilkerson, but was able to get a 50-plus yard punt. Key thing is getting the ball back to Wilkerson so he can get a good punt off.
Petrie stands at his own 20-yard line. 52-yarder by Wilkerson last time out. Good snap. End over and punt away from Petrie, which is good. Takes another big Tiger roll. Petrie lets it go. It goes inside the 10-yard line.
Good job.
All the way down to the 4. A 56-yard punt for Wilkerson, and the Tigers have him backed up.
Amazing. What a weapon right there. Got a good snap back. Most importantly, no rush on Wilkerson. See if the Tigers could hold him out. We know that this offense for South Lafourche can score rather quick. Look for those guys to try to stretch it out downfield.
Last possession for the Tarpons, they went 10 plays, 94 yards in a score. So question is 2:06 enough on the clock? They're going to have to get some big chunks to get down the field.
Well, they're going in a spread situation right now. Look for those possession receivers, Jarvis, Hughes, or Petrie.
Look like the Tigers more man-to-man. Don't see a safety here. They're going mano on mano. Back to pass. Mack stands tall, across the middle, has a receiver, and immediately brought down by the Tigers. And defensively, that's what you have to do, keep them in front of you.
But tackle by Hayes. Got to come out the game for his helmet coming off.
Yeah, you're taking out one of your best cover guys because of a helmet coming off on a time you need him.
See Jennifer going to the other side to cover Jarvis.
You would think the Tigers would have used a timeout, be able to keep Hayes on the field.
Michael Mayfield, number 4, able to come inside to take the spot of Junifer.
Yeah, clock is stopped. They're trying to actually put more time on it. Not sure how that handled. Offsides against the Tigers.
Little disciplinary situation right there.
It's the third offsides already on this defense. Not even sure they're jumping on a hard count.
Just trying to get a jump start on that big line. Big line like that, they're just going to wait for you to rush in anyway. They're not going to move their feet too much.
First down and 10. Mack surveying the field. Over the shoulder catch by Green. He'll have it at the 40-yard line.
Lamar and Griffin able to come up with the tackle at that free safety spot, number 5.
Man, it's like a 7-on-7 game where
Yeah.
Mack can just stand tall, survey
Yeah.
the field, and take his time and put it in under no duress at all.
None at all. And we see that with him. Nobody's getting pretty much a good rush on Mack. I tell you what, his stats is going up as well.
Petrie makes the catch. That's a break for the Tigers because that'll keep the clock running.
Keep the clock running.
I see the Tiger coaching staff wanting that to be an incomplete pass. I think they need that to be a complete pass.
Right.
A short gain, yet keep the clock running. They'll throw it to the outside here. Good, safe catch and a first down.
Tarpons really working this clock real effective right now.
Short of first down yardage and a tackle in the field of play is what the Tiger defense is looking for. Plenty of time on the play clock. 5 receivers in the set. 4-man rush. They'll throw the outside. Green makes the catch, getting a few extra yards, and then he gets knocked out of bounds by Hayes. That'll bring us down to 40 seconds.
It's just nothing fancy here. Mack just getting the time. Just getting in those sweet spots and making the reception that is Green again. 1st and 10 for the Tarpons again.
Tigers trying to set up a blitz. I like the call, but again, a little jittery and an offsides.
Once again, just stepping it off.
Tigers call a timeout. 40 seconds on the clock, and the Tarpons on the move once again. I like the call with the blitz. Got the offsides, but he had to do something again to get Mack off his spot.
Got to get some pressure on Mack because, once again, he's having a field day, looking downfield for receivers. And when you see receivers crossing across the middle like that, Boo, that's too much time.
Yeah, and the DBs are playing more of an area, and they're just coming up making good tackles. But the problem is you start coming a little tighter, and then they start running by you. So
Exactly right.
Pick your poison.
Doing what you have to do, make sure you're staying with your man. You seen initially on this possession, there was man-to-man all the way across the field. Tarpons kind of pulling him out of that, go back into a zone situation.
Here we go. Tigers trying to keep the Tarpons out the end zone here before half. Doesn't mean they won't hand it off to Hughes. He's run for big yards here in the first half. They'll give it to him right up the middle. Slips the first tackle. Now he's free on the outside. Looking for the cone once again, and Hughes is in for the touchdown.
Seen it once, seen it twice, seen it 3 times. Just a direct handoff. Receivers just run everybody off. Mack hand off to Hughes, and he's just going to pop it to the outside. Xavier Jackson had the initial penetration, but after that, it's just a foot race. Tarpons able to score once again.
Sereno puts a foot into it, and as good as it gets. 7 plays, 95 yards. The Tarpons make it look easy. They lead 35-6.
Where's number 7?
You're watching KWDJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And we're back to Tiger Stadium. Morgan City High School, 35-6 and impressive. We knew the Tarpons wanted to get some separation here. Tigers kind of punched them in the mouth early. But they have come out with this powered offense and put 35 on the board.
I tell you what, in that last possession that they had, they really worked the clock very well. That is South Lafourche. Just methodically just moved the football down the field.
Squib kick fielded at the 25-yard line. I wouldn't look for the Tigers to do much here with just 28 seconds on the clock.
Just trying to get in. Trying to get in and make some adjustments at halftime, see how they could come back out in the third quarter. Because Tigers do get the ball in the third quarter as well.
Big festivities at halftime, homecoming court. For the Tigers, they'll crown a queen here at halftime. Central Catholic next week, Jeanerette, another homecoming game. Tigers look to just take a knee right here and run the remaining seconds off the clock. Tarpons agree. Both teams will head to the locker room here at halftime. Tarpons offense puts on a show. They put 35 on the board. There's fighting in the Tigers tonight on homecoming night. They have 6. We'll go to halftime. This is the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWDJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR. www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista. Open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City. Proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. Sportsman Cycle and Marine. Why drive to Mississippi when you can get the same great deal in Morgan City at Sportsman Cycle and Marine? Visit us today. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
Assist in introducing It's now time to present our 2025 homecoming court members. Former court members and students of the class of 2006 and 2016 will be helping us to recognize this year's homecoming court candidates. Our first maid this evening is Miss Cordelia Rose Alexinas, daughter of Regina and Michael Alexinas. Cordelia will be escorted by mom Regina and stepmother Jennifer Alexinas. She enjoys mud riding, going in the boat, shopping, and spending time with her friends. While attending MCHS, Cordelia has been a member of the bowling team, student council, foreign language society, powerlifting, and JROTC. Her future plans include becoming a physical therapist assistant, as well as being in the Louisiana Army National Guard. Presenting Cordelia with the rose or members of the reunion classes of MCHS. Miss Madison Lauren Allamont, daughter of Melissa and Lawrence Allamont, is our next maid. Madison will be escorted by her mother and father this evening. She enjoys spending time with her family and friends, Bible studies with her youth group, and dancing. During Madison's high school career at MCHS, she has been involved with student council, Beta Club, and is a 4-year member of the Fancy Dancers, where she currently serves as captain. Her future plans include attending Spring Hill College, where she plans to study criminal justice, as well as continue working at the dance company. Presenting Madison with a rose of members of the reunion class of MCHS. Our third maid this evening is Jewel Marie Freeman Blanco, daughter of Brooke Blanco, Heather Satu, and the late Stephanie Freeman. Jewel will be escorted by her mom, Brooke, and stepmother, Heather. She enjoys art, dancing, going to church, and hanging with her family. During her years at MCHS, Jewel has been involved with Beta Club, Foreign Language Society, volleyball, track, and basketball. Her future plans include attending Nicholls State University to become a CRNA. Presenting Jewel with a rose of members of the reunion classes of MCHS. Miss Colin Claire Bowie, daughter of North Vermont, and Dean Bowie is our next maid. Colin will be escorted by her parents this evening. She enjoys dancing, being active in school, and hanging out with friends and family. While at MCHS, Colin has been a member of the Mighty Tiger Band, Foreign Language Society, Key Club, and Student Court. Her future plans include attending cosmetology school and eventually owning her own salon. Presenting Colin with a rose are members of the reunion classes of MCHS. Our fifth maid this evening is Miss Peyton Michelle Desatel, daughter of Allie Williott, Chris Desatel, and Ronald Williott. Peyton will be escorted by her parents, Allie and Chris. She enjoys spending time with her baby, Paisley, shopping, watching TV, and hanging out with her family and friends. While attending MCHS, Peyton has been a member of the Mighty Tiger Band. Her future plans include attending Nicholls State University, majoring in nursing. Peyton is being presented with a rose by members of the reunion classes of MCHS. The sixth maid this evening is Miss Johnny Lynn Lucero, daughter serves as the senior class president. Beta Club, Tiger Ambassadors, and is a 4-year member of the varsity cheer, where she currently serves as captain. Her future plans include attending Louisiana Tech for mechanical engineering. Presenting Galia with a rose are members of the reunion classes of MCHS. Miss Kamari Grace Nadar. Daughter of Odie Nadar and Kamari Nadar is our 7th maid this evening. Kamari Grace will be escorted by her nanny and uncle, Deanna Briscoe, and Lillian Admiral. She enjoys shopping, reading, working out, painting, going for walks, and spending time with family and friends. During her career at FCHS and DHS, Kamari Grace has been a member of the Ed Rising Club. She also is a member of the cross-country team, basketball team, softball team, soccer team, volleyball, track and field team. Her future plans include attending Nicholls State University to pursue her degree in psychology with hopes of playing softball for Nicholls. Presenting Kamari Grace with a rose are members of the reunion classes of MCHS. Brave maid is Miss Cassie Lynn Palaro. Daughter of Kim and Jerry Palaro. Cassie will be escorted by her father tonight. She enjoys hanging out with her best friends, listening to music, journaling, reading, and writing. While attending MCHS, Cassie has participated in Student Council, the Gifted Program, has been a 4-year member of the bowling team, and is a 4-year member of the Money Tiger Band. Her future plans include attending Louisiana State University to major in astronomy. Cassie is being presented a rose by members of the reunion classes in MCHS. The ninth maid is Candace Elise Pittman. Daughter of Kia Pittman and Chad Thomas. Candace will be escorted by her mother, Kia, and sister, Cameron Thomas, this evening. She enjoys playing sports, working out, going to church, fishing, playing on her phone, and spending time with her family and friends. At MCHS, Candace has been a member of the Student Council, JROTC, track and field, and volleyball. Her future plans include attending Nicholls State University and majoring in health science to pursue a career in occupational therapist. Presenting Candace with the rose of members of the reunion classes of MCHS. Miss Carly Paige Sonye. Daughter of Trudy Roban and Carly Williams, Scary Williams. Carly will be escorted by her mom and stepdad this evening. She enjoys hanging out with friends, listening to music, singing, and dancing. While attending MCHS, Carly has participated in Student Council, Talented Music, Mighty Tiger Band, and is a 4-year member of the Fancy Dancers, where she currently serves as co-captain. Her future plans include attending Louisiana State University to major in business. Presenting Carly with the rose of members of the reunion classes of MCHS. Our 11th maid is Miss Yagi Tenorio. Anna Tenorio and Arturo Tenorio. Yagi will be escorted by her mother Anna and her sister Kayleen Tenorio. She enjoys going on runs, playing soccer, spending time with friends, doing makeup, and going shopping. During years at MCHS, Amy participated in the Student Council, Tiger Ambassadors, Beta Club, and is a 4-year member of the soccer team, where she currently serves as captain. Her future plans include attending Louisiana State University at Eunice to pursue a degree as an ultrasound tech. Presenting Amy with the rose of members of the reunion classes of MCHS.
A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Sir.
And welcome back to the second half here from Tiger Stadium. Boog Rosaffi alongside Clarence Robinson. Clarence, first half of what we expected. Tigers came out early, gave a little bit of resistance, but too much firepower on this Tarpon offense.
No doubt about it, and we did see that early in the game. Most importantly, the difference of the statistics showed itself. Rushing yards, 210 yards. For South Lafourche. Passing yards, 147, a total of 357 yards. On the other side, Morgan City started the game out trying to make some things happen. Total 91 yards total offense right now. That's for.
Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline. Hadn't talked to him much in the first half, but Aaron, you got a little update from the umpire just before the start of this half.
Yeah, we, with a lopsided score like we have now, it probably will have a running clock here as the second quarter starts. But Morgan City can score on the opening drive. That running clock will be postponed till a later point, depending on the score.
Yep, both coaches discussed that at halftime. So let's see if the Tigers can make something happen on this drive. Ball running free. Nobody was anxious to get it. Finally pick it up, and they're backed up all the way to their 11-yard line.
Once again, another miscue for the Tigers starting this game also. Got to get some things going. We seen initially in the first quarter, Boo, Morgan City was actually throwing the ball to the outside. One big play by number 7, Wilkerson, was able to get in the football game and scored a lone touchdown for the Tigers.
Tigers showing they have some playmakers, just not enough.
Not enough, and initially, get credit where that offensive line is at. You didn't see McCleary too much under pressure as well.
First down and 10. Campbell motion near side. They'll swing it to the outside, looking for Juniper, and incomplete into a crowd. Last thing you want to do as a receiver is have to reach your hands above your heads with contact coming.
Yeah, got 5 guys in the pretty much Juniper. Like you said, Boo, also when he's in the air with guys coming around him like that, incomplete pass for the Tigers. Cleary only a junior.
Second down and 10. Just underway here in the third quarter. Homecoming night for the Tigers of Morgan City. Pressure coming. They'll swing it outside. Great pursuit. South Lafourche asking, saying that's a fumble.
And they give it to him. Get the reception. You're going to see to get the reception to the outside. An excellent pursuit by the Tarpons. Couldn't get it upfield, and they just stripped the ball out. Ball on the ground. Turnover Tarpons. It's a big turnover for the Tigers once again coming out here in the third quarter.
So the Tarpons will have it. First down at the 11-yard line inside the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance red zone. Didn't have to work hard for that one.
Not at all. That defense just came out of extra aggressive on 2 plays.
And just like Aaron reported, the clock has officially started, and it won't stop until this game is final. Back looking for Jarvis. And Man, that's about as easy it'll get for Jarvis. He'll think about that all night long. Threw his hands off his shoulder pads and onto the ground.
No doubt about it. I tell you what, just a hard slant route that he did, and once again, Mac have all the time in the world. Here it is. Jarvis hit him in the right place, right time. Not the reception, not the touchdown.
Some of the toughest balls to catch is when you're wide open.
You're so right about that.
This time they'll just hand it off to him.
Tavion Jackson. Come up with a big tackle right there for the Tigers.
Make sure he hung on that time.
Yeah. Initially, we seen in the first quarter and second quarter, Tigers were making contact, just not wrapping up. Hughes was able to make some big runs.
3rd down and 4. Can't get a first down inside the 1. Good hard count. Tigers almost jumped, but able to get back. Mack surveys the field. They'll hand off to Hughes. Man, that time well defended for the Tigers. Looked like he saw the end zone. It closed quickly. 3rd down.
Good job by the Tigers. Pursue from the backside. Wilkerson able to make some things pursue on that backside to make a tackle as well for the Tigers.
That 3rd down was actually 4th down. Tigers looking to hold the Tarpons out the end zone here as we begin early in the 3rd quarter. Tarpons' first possession. Play action pass, they'll swing it outside. Well defended for the Tigers, and they'll stop them on 4th down.
Good job by the Tigers. Jose Rivera. Once again, that play had been very much a positive play for the Tarpons. Matt getting the time, swinging out to Jarvis, but Rivera able to come up with a big Tiger tackle right there.
Give credit for the Tigers right there. Could have threw in the towel and just let them walk it on in. And their defense stood up tall, stopped them on 4 downs, and now bring the offense out once again.
Good job by the Tigers once again. Them same guys need to make something happen here. Last possession, turned the ball over. 2nd down.
Tigers getting organized. Wilkerson back in the game. He'll take the direct snap in the shotgun formation.
Ooh.
Ball on the ground again. Bounces up tall. Hayes picks it up. And that should draw a flag. As the Tigers get a great bounce into Hayes' hands, and then they'll get 15 yards from a personal foul late hit out of bounds.
Wilkerson just taking a direct snap. Looked like he was just kind of cut back here to the near side. One of the Tarpons hats able to get on the ball, pop the ball up high, and Hayes in the right place at the right time. More importantly, to get that ball back for the Tigers. See if Tigers could take advantage of this opportunity he got now, 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, a little bit of breathing room. Wilkerson remains in the game. Trying to get outside, giving up ground. They'll get him in the backfield and bring him down. So the big gain early has turned into a big loss late.
Play took too long to develop. See white jerseys get past the line of scrimmage. You see about 4 guys around the ball right there. Big loss for the Tigers.
He'll lose 11. It'll be 2nd down and 21 for the Tigers.
Once again, when you see number 7 go back there, you know who's going to get the ball. So guys just pinning their ears back. McCleary is back in the game.
Setting up a little screen over the middle. Got Griffin. Well defended by the Tarpons.
Reddick from the. One thing what defensive linemen do when they see them getting in there too early, they just turn around and pursue back. Linebackers at home for the Tarpons as well. More importantly, the clock is still running.
Third down, McCleary in the shotgun. Roll him out away from the pressure. He'll take a shot. It's picked off. Didn't get enough mustard on it. And Landon Dardar comes away with the interception.
McCleary just rolling to the far side. And what you're going to see, he just rolled and looked for a receiver. Everything is covered downfield. Sometimes you have those receivers need to come back to the ball, but nobody able to come up. Turnover for the Tigers once again, back-to-back here in the third quarter. And it's a short turnover right there.
Yeah, I looked at that number backwards. It's actually Rio coming away with the pick.
That's a turnover once again for the Tigers.
Back on offense is the Tarpons, 4:30 and counting. Last thing Mac wants to do is run it. Couldn't find anybody. Tucks it under, and he'll run for the first down.
Coverage downfield. Good job by the Tigers doing what they have to do. But once again, Mac doing the right thing, getting it upfield, pick up another first down for the Tarpons.
That's 7, PJ. That's 7. You got it. You got him. Read number 3, Jose.
Fakes it to Jarvis, keeps it himself, cross the 20, 15-10, looking for a block, cuts it back inside, touchdown.
Nothing fancy about that, Boo. Everything downfield covered. Jarvis was able to keep it for himself. Pretty much going to touchdown for the touchdown untouched.
Yeah, Mac, the quarterback. Rather throw it than run it that time. Little option read right there. He read it right. Kept it himself.
Good read. Good read by Mac.
Good blocking downfield by his back and receiver. He'll go in untouched. Sereno in. He's been automatic tonight. And Jinkston. A two-play, 30-yard drive for the Tarpons. Their first score in the second half. They extend their lead, 41-6.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back. Tiger Stadium, Booker Zappi alongside Clarence Robinson. When you're playing with a running clock, it runs during timeouts.
All of the above, huh?
Yeah, possession changes. Doesn't matter.
One thing we did see some positive highlights for the Tigers as well, Boo, when they started the first quarter off.
Juniper runs into a wall. And that wall was number 44. Tucker Danton.
Danton, number 44. You see he coming down very aggressive. Jennifer get the kickoff return, but a one-on-one tackle right there. Big job by number 44. Tucker Danton.
Tiger offense rolling it up once again. Had an impressive first possession of the game. Got a big-time run on the outside to get 6 points, but after that.
It's been null and void for that offense, man.
Tarpons have their ears pinned back here. Comfortable lead, 41-6. Hand off to Campbell. Campbell breaking tackles, cross the 30 down to the 34.
See that quarterback number 8. That's TJ Junifer. Campbell able to take the right hand off from Junifer.
Tigers won't get another playoff here. That's the end of the third quarter. We'll take a timeout, folks. This is the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Homecoming night here for the Morgan City Tigers. Should be a quick fourth quarter with running clock. Down on the field, Aaron ought to go. Aaron, Tigers putting up a fight just to kind of outman here tonight.
That's exactly the case, Boo. I mean, they're playing a very talented football team. They got a quarterback opposite them that can really throw the ball around. A couple good running backs that are carrying the ball and making some big plays. But, you know, they don't quit. They keep playing. These guys are still playing. The coaches are still coaching hard. Everybody's giving it their best shot.
Cleary looks for a receiver. Nobody there. Has to keep it himself. He'll get down near the 35-yard line. Check that. Juniper in the game at the quarterback spot.
Looking for number 10. Jaron Hayes was a stop-and-go route. All covered downfield by the Tarpons. Tarpons have substitutions in the secondary now as well. So
that'll set up a 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. Pressure coming. They'll hand it off. Campbell will have the first down. That's 6 first downs for the Tigers here in this ball game.
Tell you what, give it to Campbell. Each time he's gotten the ball, he's got positive yards for the little running back.
You know, you got two teams here. The Tigers trying to build a program, get the numbers right to be able to compete. Going against a Tarpon team that has playoff aspirations in a deep push into the playoffs.
Oh, no doubt about that, Boo. You can see this team as well. Most importantly, injury-free thus far right now for both teams. So
big-time hit there. They hand it off to Evan Boudreaux.
Ryder Bruce, number 47, he makes the tackle right there for the Tarpons for that linebacker spot.
No gain there, 2nd down and 10.
Once again, Jennifer is in the game now at quarterback, getting the calls from the sideline. Jennifer, only a sophomore.
Tigers call a timeout. A little discombobulated right there. They have a first down and 10. As always, Clarence, your alma mater, Nicholls State University, taking on McNeese tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Should be a rainy day. Hopefully it'll miss Thibodeau, but looking forward to a good game.
I tell you what, you should look forward to it. And you can't throw the Nicholls score doesn't actually demonstrate how they've been playing 5 road games pretty much throughout the early part of the season. Be able to get home and also play the McNeese Cowboys, who is a big rival for the Colonels. So hopefully Colonels get back on the winning track on tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock.
And looking forward to that one. Next week, Central Catholic will be right back here. The Tiger Stadium turns into the Eagles' Nest. They trail Riverside on the road tonight. Riverside, a good opponent, taking on the Jeanerette Tigers. They're up 18-10 against Covenant Christian, and let me tell you what, that is a very good football team.
Very good football team. A tough district that Central Catholic in with Covenant Christian and Jeanerette as well. So
Hayes couldn't hang on to it. Talk about that district. It's always been Central Catholic and Vermilion Catholic.
right.
And then they insert Covenant Christian, and it became a 3-headed monster.
Yes, sir.
VC gets booted out the district, and Jeanerette's team, who was in the district, but they were the bottom feeders, have now turned into the top team.
Cream of the crop, and I tell you what, very physical district. In the last couple of games of the season, each one of these teams is going to be having some battle royal tested.
Eagles finish up with Jeanerette and then Covenant Christian in the finale. Hayes takes the swing pass on the outside, turns on the speed. He's made some big plays today. He's still on the loose. Inside, outside, across the 35, and Hayes is putting on a show.
Purity, determination, swing pass from Jennifer to the outside. Once Hayes get the reception, he just showing a little athletic ability right there, pick up a big first down for the Tigers again.
Clarence wanted to bring this up. You know, your Tiger team, they're not big in numbers. They still need to get guys in the hallways out to play football, build this program. But I run into these players. Some of them got jobs locally, and you're talking about some good kids. Without
a doubt. And, you know, with the situation that they experienced this year, only winning 1 game thus far, you still see a lot of determination from these guys. No quitting them right now.
First down and 10. Hayes done anything on the near side. Hits to the far side. There goes Hayes again. Cross the 20, 15, looking for the end zone. Touchdown.
Once again, pursuing it very well. The pursuer's coming into the near side. When Hayes seen it, he just turned back around. And I tell you what, he showed a lot of speed. Touchdown for the Tigers.
They'll go for 2. And just when you think you're going to pick the core physical therapy and sports player of the game, Hayes tries it.
I'll tell you what, good job by Hayes.
Time.
Hayes is doing some stuff right there that was really determination to get that score for the Tigers.
You know, Hayes and Wilkerson been the 2 bright spots, making big plays. Campbell doing the dirty work. You know, he's having a run against those big guys. Jennifer back to pass, 2-point conversion, cross the middle, and the 2-point conversion is no good. Tigers gets points here in the second half. Got 12 on the board, trailing 41-12.
That's what I really like, the determination by that. Even though you had some substitutes in the game, then once again, these guys on the Morgan City offense still trying to make some things happen.
Tiger cheerleaders didn't expect to do that many push-ups here tonight, but this Tiger team came out with energy. Homecoming night. Want to go out with a bang.
You know, one thing we can say about it, early in the first quarter, we seen the game plan that was set up by the Morgan City Tigers. Had a little pass, a little running play, getting to the outside, which that we did see. If they can get the ball to the outside, what's going to make a difference in this game? Seeing an opportunity with Wilkinson's touchdown and now with Hayes' touchdown.
13 seniors in the program for the Tigers. It doesn't sound like a lot for a 4A program, but it's a lot when you only have 40 kids on the team.
That's a big difference right there, Boo. You cannot overlook that, and that's a big difference in this particular team. You know, we talk about reclassification this week. Morgan City is still going to be in this big 4A district as well. So just some things need, like you said, just go through the building, get some of these guys to come out and participate in the football program.
7-play, 72-yard drive for the Tigers. Impressive. Hayes did a lot of the heavy lifting. Kick near side, fielded and out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Good kick right there. Perfect setup. 1st and 10 for the Tarpons. Caleb Myers able to come up with the actual possession for the Tarpons. See if they have some substitutions here for the Tarpons as well on the offense. Tell you what, each possession that they had the ball, they scored.
First down and 10. Running game still happening for the Tarpons. Filnich on the carry. Second down is short. Tarpons empty their bench. Bo Robert in at quarterback.
Just get the handoff once again for the Tarpons. Clock is still running. Once again, about this Morgan City defense, offense, just a lot of mental mistakes that made the difference that Tarpons was able to capitalize on.
They'll swing it to the outside, run and run.
Foot race.
Cardell tripped up inside the 10. And you knew that was trouble from the time he caught it.
Time is just snap, just a swing pass to the outside, foot race right after that. One of the Tiger fenders, number 21, Austin Penison, was able to knock him out of bounds.
Chopped him down inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. They'll have it first down and goal. First down, they'll hand it off right up the middle, running through tacklers and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Feeling it, just showing a little toughness right there, determination. Score for the Tarpons once again.
Clarence, that'll give us an opportunity to introduce you to the core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game. It's never quit. Jaron Hayes will get the honors tonight. 4 receptions, 58 yards. 1 completion, 32 yards and a touchdown. And what's more importantly, what he has done defensively for the Tigers.
I mean, number 10 has been that man, and I tell you what, that last possession the Tigers had, 2 big runs for Hayes. Congratulations, Mr. Hayes.
Sereno puts the kick right through the uprights. He's had a special night at the kicker position for the Tarpons. You know, Wilkinson's had a great game. 2 good punts, a touchdown run for himself. And Hayes got right back in the play of the game towards the end of the game. There's no quit in him. He had a couple big highlight plays and a complete game to earn that T-shirt tonight.
More importantly, like I said, on the other side of the ball as well, on that defensive side in the secondary, a couple of pass breakups, and congratulations to Mr. Hayes once again.
Yeah, I think they're going to let the clock run all the way down to 0. South Lafourche didn't even come on the field. They're lined up to shake hands. Entertaining game here on homecoming night for the Tigers. There was no quitting. The Tigers got 12 on the board, but too much Tarpons tonight, 48-12. And they'll run their teams out there late. There you look at the Tarpon band. Traveled all the way down to Morgan City.
Tell you what we can say about the Morgan City crowd. Stayed out here with these guys and support them through the 4 quarters.
And the clock will go to 0. 48-12 our final score. And both teams will come to midfield and shake hands. That'll do it. We'll be back to wrap this up in the ATVCI.net postgame show after a word from our sponsors.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Tiger Stadium, the ATVCI.net postgame show. Booger Zapp alongside Clarence Robinson. Clarence, you know, a little closer than people expected. Tigers put up a fight, but you're going against a very powerful South Lafourche Tarpons.
And powerful that it is with the statistics showed itself. 21st down for the Tarpons, 269 yards rushing, passing 191 yards, a total of 461 yards. But on the other side, Morgan City, a little late, 97 yards rushing, 63 yards passing, total 160 yards. Most importantly, turnovers that helped, I guess, the Evans was able to capitalize on that against the Morgan City Tigers.
Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline. Aaron, Morgan City Tigers want to get to where South Lafourche is in that type of program.
Now he's up. Yeah, unplug the 2. That's for this.
Well, the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Game. Jaron Hayes had 4 receptions for 58 yards. He carried it 1 time, 32 yards and a touchdown. 4 great defensive pass deflections, and he brought juice to the Tiger team when they needed it most.
Brought the juice and brought the fire, and I was able to capitalize once again. Give credit what credit is due also to that offensive line, but once again, congratulations to Mr. Hayes.
Next week, we're right here. The Tigers Stadium turns into the Eagles' nest as Central Catholic Eagles take on the Jeanneret Tigers. Jeanneret Tigers 7-0, 1-0. They're the cream of the crop. The Eagles will have their hands full.
Without a doubt, I want to see the final score for Jeanneret and also for the Eagles went to Riverside. So looking forward to a big game here next week.
That'll do it for Tiger Stadium. Congratulations to Morgan City Tigers pulling off another homecoming game. And so for Aaron Artigo, Clarence Robinson, the guys that work the cameras in the truck, and Bill McCarty, I'm Booger Zappi saying so long.
Thank you for watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Friday Night Under the Lights was sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve, on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Lapco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco FR. www.lapco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. Sportsman Cycle and Marine. Why drive to Mississippi when you can get the same great deal in Morgan City at Sportsman Cycle and Marine? Visit us today. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.